This is going to be one of the most creative ways to get your best players in space that I have ever put out. It is going to give your opponent absolute nightmare. We'll be going over two setups. The first will be motion HB swing out of Trey Open Offset. This is an incredibly unique way to get our playmaker on the edge of the defense, and it is going to make it almost impossible for our opponent to stop us once we have all of our counters in off of it. The second play is going to be motion inside cross, also out of Trey Open Offset. This is going to be our main counter with the same running back motion out of the backfield. It is going to have two absolutely killer routes with a nasty post and corner. So these plays will be continuing my Oregon spread offense out of the Spread Playbook. Now I'm going to leave a playlist down in the description with a link to everything that is out for this Oregon scheme so far if you want to check that out after this video. Now these plays are going to be so deadly because we have a totally unique way of setting them up. We are actually going to be coming out in empty and then audibling to our HB motion play. This is going to give us so many options at our disposal. Then I also have an empty scheme on the way that is going to pair perfectly with this HB motion play. When we come out in our empty set, they are not going to know whether we're going to our HB motion scheme or our empty scheme. Now also live right now, I have 3 more plays using the same motion that are going to complement this running back swing pass absolutely perfectly. It is going to be a run up the middle and then 2 more passing plays. This is going to make it almost impossible for our opponent to key in on what we are trying to do when we have this running back motion. Now this video is up on my website Scheme Kings right now. If you want to check it out, I also have a ton more premium content on there to unlock this whole Oregon offense and take it to the next level. If you want to check out Scheme Kings, I will leave a link down in the description below. Okay, so we're going to look at this HB swing pass play first. All right guys, to set this play up, the first thing you need to do is you need to set your audibles. So you need to go to gun Trey Open Offset and set your audibles, and you need to put in motion HB swing and motion inside cross. Those have to be in your audibles. And then you're going to go to the formation empty base flex and you're going to pick any play. It does not matter. The only thing that matters is make sure you have your trips receiver side to the wide side of the field. That is where we want our bubble, our motion always going. So pick any play, doesn't matter, trips to the wide side. Here we go. So we're going to come out and empty and we look 5 wide. Now the first thing we are going to do is we are going to press square and we are going to go over left once. Now we're in empty base flex. Left once is going to put us in gun Trey Open Offset, and you are just going to audible to whichever one of these plays is in your audibles. This play we're going over right now is motion HB swing. So you want to do this right when you get to the line of scrimmage. The quicker you do it, the quarterback actually won't trigger his audible animation. So it's going to happen very, very fast. So right away, just audible to this play. We see the tight end is going to motion out a little bit, this receiver, and our running back is going in the backfield. Now what we want to do on this play, guys, is we want to be just tapping X or A, the hike button, the whole time. And what you're going to see, this running back never stops. He keeps his motion across the whole side of the field. Now at this point, we have 3 lead blockers out in front, and now we have our running back out in space, spin move, spin out of 2 players there, and we are gone for a 35-yard touchdown. Now the blocking on this play sets up absolutely beautifully. We see here we're in our 5 wide. We're going to audible to this play right away and just tap X. We're going to have no, like, he's not going to stop. He's going to keep his momentum the whole time. Boom. Fire that out. His user tries to get down here, but we have 3 players out in front. Make a guy miss there, spin move there, and we are gone again for another long touchdown. It is that easy. Okay, one more time. Here we go, a little further out now, and right here, same thing. Tap A to X that whole time. We want to snap the ball, keep his momentum. Look for the user. He's user rushing this time. We have 3 blockers with 3 players out in front. He takes a bad angle there. Absolutely no one here. A little stop and go action, and we get an absolutely massive play. Guys, you can run this play so much. It is so freaking tough for your opponent to stop. Okay guys, now we're gonna look at the motion inside cross. So it's all gonna be the same thing. Make sure it's in your audibles. Right away, come out in that empty set, make sure the trips is on the wide side, and then you're just going to call the play motion inside cross instead of motion HB swing. Now this only has one adjustment too. So as our players coming over, we want to put one adjustment on the field. And really, this is what the route combos are going to look like. So this player is going to be on a streak right here. This is going to be a clear out route. Then our tight end here is going to be on a really nice deep corner route. Our slot receiver is going to be on a really nice post. Now this receiver here is going to be stock on just a little in route. We just want to put him on a streak. So that is what our route combo is going to look like. Then our running back is going to swing out of the backfield. So this is the only adjustment. Put this player on a streak. He's going to be a clear out route. Now we are going to be doing this as the player is motioning over. We see Henry never gives him hand motion here. There's no even sign that we audibled, that we did a hot route. We're just going to put that one adjustment in. It's going to look the exact same. Now watch the user here. Boom, fires down to our swing pass. You are going to see this a ton. We are going to abuse them when they see that motion. The user is going to fire down, and now we have these routes going deep. Our two routes we really want to hit are the crosser here and the corner route here. I tend to throw the corner route a little bit more. We see here, so it's 2nd and 20. This is their flat defender here. So they have their zone drop set on 20 yards, and this player gets behind zone drops. They have nothing underneath, and he's just going to get into that soft spot. We have that clear out route that we hot routed, and he just fires it in for a really nice like 30-yard gain. Okay, here it is again. We can kind of see the play art here. So see how this receiver is on a square in that just really shallow in cut. So as we audible to this play, see how I did it a little late here, and that is why Jackson is doing these hand motions. So right when you get to the line of scrimmage, if you audible this play, now see how this running back stops, and then we have to do the other motion. So it's just gonna be a lot more fluid if you do the play right away. But right here we have this player on a streak. Now we see this route, so the user really doesn't bite down as hard this time, but the flat defender does. And then we have the post and the crosser just crossing there, and we're just going to read the user. Here he comes to the post, so we are just going to go to the crosser on the outside, fire that in. We have our clear out route taking the deep blue defender, and we get a really easy game. Oh, and one thing I forgot to mention, guys, I didn't actually find this motion myself. I forgot to say that earlier. My boy Murph in my Discord server, in my members only Discord, actually kind of told me about this motion. It was a really cool idea on his part. Thank you, Murph, for letting me know. So everyone, a shout out to Murph, my boy. Okay, so right here, we're going to do the same motion again, just our one hot route. We see here, boom, keeping his motion the whole time, really, really quick. Boom, what do we see? The user fires down, jumping up like he thinks we're going to throw it. He wants to pick the ball. So now we have our two crossers. We have our post and our corner route. So right here, we see flat defenders getting super deep, and we look at the deep post right here, guys, and we can throw this. We want to throw it late against cover 3. As soon as he passes the inside safety there, we can just fire that in. Look at that, just absolutely soft spot against zone coverage. Fire that in, and that's like a 39 yard play. User totally out of position, hitting that post route. Okay, one more time. Here we go. Motion right away. Keep the momentum. Here's the user. Look at the user firing down. Like, you are going to get the user just to overreact to this play, to this setup so much. Fires down there. Now we have the corner route and the post route. Once again, I probably honestly should have went to the corner route, but we fire in the post as soon as he passes that hook. Fire in that post. The user leaves the middle of the field. The whole middle of the field is wide open. Rack catch this, get up field, blocker out in front, and once again, like a 50-yard gain on the play. You are going to pick up so many explosive plays just using these two plays. Also, guys, don't forget to check out Scheme Kings if you want to see part 2 of this scheme, really using the same motion to our advantage. Okay, one more. Here we go. Now, this one I just want to show you. So this is 2nd and 21. If everyone just drops out, the user doesn't react as much. He sees the routes going downfield. His zone drops are set. Everyone is getting back. Now we can still go down to the running back, get it in his hands. Everyone's dropping back, and we pick up like 15 easy yards on the play. This is going to be an amazing scheme to get your playmakers out in space. But if you want to see a complete passing guide to unlock your offense no matter what scheme you are running, you need to check out this video right here.